In the opening scene of the movie, there's a guy getting roughed up by some masked dudes. Turns out he's the bank manager, and these folks are robbing the bank. They lock up a bunch of people, and after they beat the manager, they head to the vault. They try to unlock it by scanning the manager's body because this fancy lock only opens with his full body scan. But the scan fails because they knocked out one of his teeth. So they have to find the tooth, put it back in, and scan him again. This time it works. To open the next lock, they need fingerprints from a bunch of people. They manage to unlock it, grab a box from the vault with a diamond inside, and throw the diamonds into a black bag. They accidentally drop something else in the bag too, but they're too busy to notice. As they leave the vault, two of the robbers start fighting because one is scaring the hostages. The other gets mad and rips off the guy's mask, revealing it's not a guy at all. It's a girl named Alex. Seeing her, the other robber says they have to kill everyone since they've seen her face. Alex is like, "Not my problem, dude," but he doesn't listen and starts shooting people. Alex shoots him instead, leaving a bullet mark on her face, which freaks everyone out. She and the rest of the crew escape the bank, taking the dead guy with them. Later, they hide out, and one of Alex's buddies says he's going to lay low for a while and takes off. Alex tells another partner it's his job to get her out of the country because she's leaving tonight. Alex used to be in the army, but now she's turned into a thief. Later, she also blows up the car with a bomb on which they have come after the robbery. Alex has become a thief, but she has some rules. She does not kill innocent people. Alex heads home and hears the news while soaking in the bathtub. People are talking about her because witnesses drew her picture, and the bullet scar on her face is a dead giveaway. Everyone's hunting for her. Then she gets a message from a partner asking to meet up. So Alex goes to meet the guy who was supposed to get her out of the country. She asks him, "Have you sorted my escape plan?" He says, "I'm working on it. I'll have it ready soon." Just then, the doorbell rings. Her partner tells her, "I called a girl over and I don't want her to see you here. You better hide." As he opens the door, two men follow the girl inside. They start beating the girl and Alex's partner, trashing the whole place. Then a guy named Mr. Washington walks in. He picks up the girl's phone because it has a video of the city's leader, who also works with the government. This video is something the leader doesn't want anyone to see. The girl was trying to blackmail him, so the leader sent Washington to take care of her. Washington deletes the video and kills the girl. Stop! Washington isn't exactly a government guy. He's the one people call when they need stuff done that the cops can't handle. Dangerous, shady stuff. After deleting the video, he turns to Alex's partner and demands to know where the stolen diamonds are. He says, "Those diamonds aren't yours. They belong to the leader. There's a flash drive with them, and it's crucial. The flash drive he's talking about accidentally got scooped up with the diamonds, and they had no clue." Washington threatens Alex's partner, "Tell me where the diamonds are or I'll make you suffer before I kill you." He shoves him onto the bed, and Alex's partner jokes, "Didn't think I'd die on a bed made in China." Alex, hiding under the same bed, spots the flash drive with a "Made in China" sticker. She realizes it's the drive Washington wants. They torture her partner until he dies from the pain. Washington orders his men to clean up the scene, erasing all evidence. Alex spots her purse with her gun inside. She sneaks out and aims the gun at Washington, but it's empty.
Oops.
She bolts and locks herself in a room. As she's closing the door, a guy stops it with his foot. She quickly loads her gun and shoots him in the foot, then locks the door and hides. Washington's men find her, and a massive fight breaks out. Bullets are flying everywhere. Alex grabs a guy to use as a human shield and heads to the elevator with him. Washington and his crew are right behind her, but she slips into a store and escapes through a hidden passage to the laundry room. She changes clothes, grabs a car from the parking lot, and speeds off. Washington is still hot on her trail. She blasts through security and runs a red light, which gets the cops on her tail too. Meanwhile, Washington crashes his car into a police car, causing it to flip over. During all this chaos, Alex also gets into an accident, and her car flips too. She manages to crawl out and makes a run for it, heading to her third friend's house. But he won't open the door until she tells him one of their partners is dead. That gets him to unlock it. Alex calls the wife of her partner, who had the flash drive. She says, "Check where your husband keeps all his stuff. I need my things back." But the wife refuses to help because she doesn't like Alex at all. Suddenly, Washington's goons start shooting, and their third friend ends up getting killed. Alex makes a quick escape by hanging onto the roof. Washington sees the phone lying there, hits redial, and starts talking to Alex's partner's son, trying to get their home address. Meanwhile, the wife of Alex's partner finally checks the stash and finds the diamonds, some cash, and Alex's passport, which she angrily tosses in the trash because she's not a fan of Alex. Washington tells his crew I know where Alex is headed. Meanwhile, Alex swipes a bike and heads to her friend's house. Back at her partner's house, his wife is getting ready to flee with the money and diamonds. But Washington and his crew show up, knock her out, and take the bag. He orders his men to kill her and her son. Just as they're about to do it, Alex bursts in. She takes down Washington's men at some serious moves, fighting them off one by one. But then one guy grabs her, and she starts to weaken. That's when her partner's wife decides to step in and help Alex out. Alex's partner's wife starts hitting the guy with whatever she can find. She even takes her son's toy car and keeps bashing him until he's done for. With their feud settled, Washington takes off, but Alex calls him using his friend's phone and warns him, "You better run, the cops are coming." She's the one who tipped off the police. Washington grabs the bodies with his crew and hightails it out of there. That's exactly what Alex wanted. She hops on her bike and follows him to his hideout, where he plans to burn the bodies. Once there, she takes one of his friends hostage at gunpoint. She then cuts off the head of the girl from earlier and puts it in her bag. Washington's about to torch the bodies when Alex calls him again. She says, "I know you want the flash drive, and I want those diamonds you've got. Let's trade. I'll count to 3. He refuses, so she shoots his friend.
1.
Hearing the gunshot, Washington chases after her, but when he gets near the car, Alex detonates a bomb nearby. Boom! Later, Alex calls her partner's wife and tells her it's time to put their plan into action. Meanwhile, Washington is searching for Alex. He says, "Come out and face me. We haven't met face to face yet." Alex sneaks up from behind, grabs him by his tie, and hangs him on a grill. She quips, "I think this is close enough." But then one of Washington's men attacks Alex, causing her to faint. She wakes up tied to a chair, and Washington tells her, "Those diamonds you've been chasing are fake. Your friend played you. Now give me the flash drive." He sets a machine at her feet, causing Alex pain, but she stays silent. Washington then remembers something and says, "Let me tell you a story about an officer who was excellent at her job, but accidentally killed many innocent people. After that, she was fired and turned into a thief, hiding from everyone. Her name was Alexis." Washington continues, "So Alexis, if you won't tell me where the flash drive is, I'll kill you, and then I'll go after your partner's wife and son." Realizing the threat is real, Alex agrees to make a deal. She calls her partner's wife and tells her to bring the flash drive to the airport. They head there, and a girl hands Alex a key to the locker where the drive is hidden. When Alex gives the key to Washington, he says, "No, you're coming with me." After opening the locker, she hands him a box. Washington, suspicious, says, "Hold on, I don't trust you." He orders his henchmen to check the box, and inside, there's a bomb. The bomb explodes as the box is opened, but Alex and Washington remain unharmed. It turns out that the girl who gave Alex the key was actually her partner's wife in disguise. She still has the severed head that Alex took when she was tracking down Washington. Alex and Washington get into a massive fight, and during the scuffle, she yanks on his tie. Out pops the flash drive he's been after. Turns out Alex had slipped it into his tie earlier. This whole thing was Alex's plan all along, a scheme to get her to the airport without raising suspicion. Meanwhile, the police arrive and take out all of Washington's men. As they leave, Alex plants the bag with the severed head. Washington realizes he's trapped with the police surrounding the building, so he tosses his gun and surrenders. Alex grins and shouts, "Washington, run!" The police mistake him for her partner and shoot him down. They also find the bag with the severed head, which they believe belongs to the girl connected to the leader's video. The head bears the same mark as Alex's, leading the police to conclude that Alex died during the robbery. This was part of Alex's plan too. Later, we see Alex at the airport, ready to fly to another country. On the plane, she sits next to a man and hands him a diamond, revealing she found them after all. She also gives him the flash drive to play. On the drive, she sees the leaders plan a plot that could endanger the entire country by sparking a major conflict to justify bringing in the army. Alex vows, "I'll never let it happen. The leader can't hide from me now." And with that, the film ends. That's it for today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe to watch more interesting recap videos. Thanks for watching.